Okay, before starting, let me talk a little bit about how, because we're playing with so many colors, in order to look for colors in the instruction it's really messy. So what you should do, and what I usually do, is bring out all the numbers and just mark them where I'm going to use them. Okay, so that should be step one that you should do. And then when it comes to making it look dimensional, if you're looking at this, the round objects here, and compare to maybe the head of the bird right there. Okay, so that you see in the center there is always lightest color. The lighter color there, and then darker around it. So what we need to do in this, coloring is you do the darker color around and then lighter color in the center there. So that's why I chose so many blues, in just one area. Okay, so you shouldn't come in with like one blue and then want it to look dimensional. So you should start from darkest to the lightest in the same range. So that goes for, everything, like the brown color there also. You should have like medium, dark, and then the lightest. I think I have another, yeah, like all this. So you can make them look dimensional and, realistic. I mean, the color on the screen doesn't look as vibrant as in real, but you will see on your own, coloring. Now I'm using the black paper. If you're using the vellum, that's fine too. So I come up with this both the vellum, black vellum. The downside of the black vellum is that it's wrinkled very quickly, but you can make lace on this black vellum. But if you're using the the black cardboard, it stays, in shape better. But to make lace on it, you cannot do. So you have to make like the window open with the lace and then put it on the side. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one you use really. Okay, and now I was talking about the round thing there, and then how to say, shading, lighter in the center and then darker on the outside. And then when there's overlapping, like this thing overlap on top of this one overlap on top of this, they are overlapping one another. You can see that, right? So the overlapping part is where you make it darker. That's what's happening there. Okay, so if we're looking at this one here, you see all the parts that you can make them look separated and dimensional is that you should have dark or shadow area below the top part, and it's on the bottom part here. So everywhere is there, you can see. Even the feather there. Okay. Now, what else should I talk about? Okay, today, don't look at other things yet, just looking at these two. Working on black, you can work so many different techniques. The two main one is this one, the color goes on top of the white. And then this one, white go on top of the color. So you can see the effects, the difference between the two. So it's how to say, it's the choice that you can make in the same design. Like down here, I used this one here where I want the dark to stay dark. Even I put the white in. Well, the color, okay. So you see what I mean, right? So you can use these two in the same in the same design. So whatever you want to send backward, you use this technique. Whatever you want to bring forward, then you use this technique. Okay, any question before I go on to this one, from this one? No? Okay. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, this one is I did on the vellum. You see, it's wrinkled very easily. Right? So the the cardstock is better. Okay, to trace, I don't know if you have problem finding the white transfer or the graphite. That's what they call. Okay, this is the one here. It's straightforward. You use the white color side, against the black, against the whatever you're going to trace, like that, and then put pattern on top, and then trace with the. You can trace with the pen, anything, but I trace with the extra small ball, so I don't ruin my my pattern. Okay, but you have to keep checking, whether you have traced correctly or not. And Heike was giving the tip this morning. If you don't have the graphite, you don't have the white transfer here, I think what you do is just go in the back and use the chalk, or maybe if you have pastel, the white color pastel. No, not pastel. White color like dorso, but what is it now? What is it called? I forgot. But anyway, yeah, thank you. Rub in the back, and then you can trace. You can trace without that graphite, and then just trace. But you can get broken line, which is okay, because we don't want those lines to be like very strong. Okay. Okay. So I have gone through the shadow, highlight, the techniques. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start with these two first. Okay, the first, if we start with the, let's say what I'm doing now, I'm starting with this one here, which is color first, base coat, and then white go on top of the color. Okay. You can taste on the paper first. If I put the dark color there, you cannot see anything much really. And you may ask, if I use the lighter blue, so do I need white? You can use lighter blue, but you will not get depth. You see what I mean? Because we want the dark color to start with, and then gradually build the lighter color on top, so you get depth. You can see the fluffiness of the feather by doing, the dark color on the bottom, and then build the lighter color on top. So right here, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Let me get rid of everything else first. Now, where can I find my white? And my glasses. Okay, now the white, you can use the whatever you have, but the best choice is what do you call, Colorsoft from Derwent. This one I find that is the best, and I have been using it and introducing, this on top of whatever color pencil that you have. But if you don't have any problem with the same brand that you're using, then you can use that one. But for me, I had problem before, so I chose to use this one here. Now, when you go on top, let's say that kind of thing, like the feather, you see, it doesn't stay white. In the camera, it does look white. But anyway, if you keep going on top of one another like that, okay, and then if you go white first, and then you go blue on top, you will see the difference. I don't know on the camera can see the difference or not. Maybe not so much, but it's different. If you try on your black card, you will see different that the white is more, this one more lighter that you can see. This one is a bit darker. Okay. In the video that I pre-recorded, it took only half an hour to color this, the whole thing. So we should be able to finish within an hour. So if you have traced and then it has become too white, you just use the rubber, just, lighten it a little bit. Because white stand out so much, then it's not easy to cover if you don't want those lines to show. So you just need to erase like that a little bit so you can see just very light lines. Okay, now, okay, let's start. We're going to start with the base coating with the dark color first. I mean, with the color first. So we bring out the blue. I think I have like 5 different blue if I'm not wrong. Okay, if we start at the tail first, the tail, I chose only 2 colors. I keep looking at things that I don't know where I put it. Okay. Right here, number 151 and 110. So this is this one here. If you prefer lighter color, you can just choose different color. Okay, this is the 2. Now over here, because we're not making it look fluffy, but we want to make it look neat. So you just go with the line, just go up and down like that. The pencil don't need to be sharp for this technique because what goes on top, it's the white color, that one will be sharp. But the other color, we're just gonna fill in the space. So I will put about 3/4 of the whole length and then put the lighter color on top. This is 110. Cover the white line. And cover the black also, the background color. Use the black as the advantage for this because the black give you automatically the shadow, the darkest, shade it can be. So in some area, we can just leave it black. And I mentioned earlier that the top object is lighter than the bottom object. So this one is lighter and then this one is darker. So I will put darker color on the back of this this feather. Okay. So we're gonna base coat the whole thing first before we move on to making fine details. Okay, and then this one here, the number is so many of them. I'm not just going to, doing exactly the same. Just maybe find inspiration or creating a new species. Anyway, we stick with the number so you don't get confused. So 144, 156, 156, 154, and 110. Just leave out the darkest color, that's all. Okay. Okay, start with this number, which is 156. Just go around. I would say this one is probably the second darkest. So just go around with the circular movement. Because this part here, we want it to be fluffy, not so neat. So you go with the circular movement around, leave the center blank first. Just go around the shape with the circular movement. Cover the white lines on top if you can. If you cannot, it's okay. Okay, and then use the lightest blue, which is 154, and then fill that that blank in the center. Then try to merge the color where they meet. So this is what I'm doing right here. Light in the center, darker around. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to the another darker, which is 110, just around the edge. I was shocked for a minute that I didn't start recording. Okay, it will get
Which
lighter
color?
when we put.
Excuse
Yes,
me, which color are you working on? The darker one around the edge? This one right now?
110.
110. Okay, thank you.
Yes. And then later we'll use this one, but not right now. This one is 144. We leave it for now. Okay. And then this one you repeat on this on the cheek. Same thing, these three colors. You can start with the darkest first, no problem. The dark is always around the edges. Okay. And then medium dark. This concept you can use it throughout, your coloring. Doesn't matter what shape it is. Okay. In real, it's not this light, okay? It's just on the screen that I see. My screen is quite light, but actually you don't try to make it light right now because the white will come next. Okay, and then you repeat the same color at the neck, at the back of the neck here. Okay, darkest in the corner there between the two parts. So that is the darkest. Okay, then move on to medium color. Just do a circular movement so they look fluffy. Kanny techniques is always sloppy. If too neat, then it doesn't look real. So Kanny always allows sloppiness. Okay, am I going too fast?
Just about keeping up, Kanny.
Okay, I'll wait a bit. If you find that you can see that it's very white or too light, maybe you need to adjust the brightness on the computer, on your screen. Okay. And now we're going to leave all these colors and come back with the darkest. You see all this that we chose? Now we're going to come back with this two, which is 151 and 144, and leave the light color out first. Okay, I'm going to choose the darkest, and then all this area that we're going to fill. You see right there? I know what I didn't show you. Oh, step by step. Where is it? Okay. Okay, sorry, I forgot this one here. This is a step by step. Oops. Step one, what we are doing right now, which is base coating. Okay, and then, we slowly build up until the last one here. You can see the difference between the first one and then the last one. All these are built up layers and layers. Okay.
Sorry.
Yes?
Can I ask a question, please?
Yes, sure.
Would it be possible to send us by email the step by step so that we can repeat it by ourselves then to follow
Okay, sure.
after the meeting, please?
If you give me the emails, then I can send to the email, no problem.
Yes, I registered the form before entering the Zoom meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sure. Okay, let's go next to the part where I'd say we choose the two dark color one. I'm gonna start with the dark first. So go in all this area here, 1, 2, 3 only. Okay, so just do the line. This one here, do not do circular, because the feather on this part is different. The feather from this part and this part are different. Okay, so we're going to make just simple lines there. Skip the eyes. The lines always, go from the front, from the head to the tail, to the bottom, right there. So always pull the line toward there. Every object has the center point. So if you find that point, then you can color with the no mistake. Because if the line going that way, in some area is okay, but not overall that come down this way. So you have to find the the direction of coloring. In this case, from the beak toward the tail. So all this line will go there. And then here also, it will curve going that way. You see what I mean? Cover the white lines as much as possible. And when you come to the overlapping part here, if you like to, you can skip, how to say, skip the bottom part there, leave it dark. So you don't have to come in with, dark color again. So just leave it. This one direction from here toward past the belly and then go to the back. I stress this one because when we make fine lines, that what's going to happen is going to show whether direction of coloring is right or wrong. If it's wrong, then your bird could look I don't know, a bit funny. Okay. Okay. And then on the beak, just use 175 on the beak.
Is that 179?
175, which is sepia.
Oh, okay.
Well, let me bring it up. Yeah, 175. Okay. And then at the eye, you can also use the white. Just make the shape visible first. Okay. The next section will be the tail and the wing. This is where 2, 3, 4 come in. Sorry. So for the wing and the tail and the that part of the tail, we need these colors. Oh, and this one also 175. Why don't we start with 175 first? Because we are holding it, right? We were doing the beak. You see, all these wings are one on top of another. So we have to create the shadow and highlight to separate each feather. So on the top one, just at the neck of this part here, we're just gonna put that 175, just at the neck there. And then when you come to the bottom one, just put that color on the bottom halfway. So that create the shadow. Let me bring it closer. Is that better? Okay. Right there. And then on the bottom there. So keep going until the end. So that's what we are trying to do. That 175 that you can see is all this dark color here. So you can see each feather separate from one another by using highlight and, shadow or lighter and darker color. So after that, we came with the slightly lighter color, which is 179. Just go the lower part of that feather. Don't mind if you cover the white lines because later we will bring it back. And this color also go on top of the shoulder here, this piece here. So just do straight line. Leave a bit black between these two. Okay, and then I'm coming in with the 183. I'm so scared reading wrong number. 183, yes, 183, which is a bit of the beige color here. And just go at the very end of each feather. We don't want all the dark color because our coloring piece will be so dull. So just a bit here and there with the lighter color. We can always come back with the base coat if you don't think later that you had enough. So for now, just, keep coloring the way it is first. And then on the tail here, the lower part of the tail, 2, 3, 4. And just do a little bit at not overall, because we're using another color also, which is 110, the blue color there. Just a hint. Right here, if you can see, this is the hint of that blue 110 right here. And then the gray, which is 2, 3, 4, is around this area here. If you think you had too much, eraser can do the job. So you just rub it out and then, start again. And maybe some of this color that go on top. You always carry the color from the area next to it into the area you're coloring. So like this one here, I'm carrying the blue into this part. And then later we will carry all the colors go on the belly of the bird. So I'm going to put some blue. It can be any blue really that you have. Okay, we have so many blue. You want darker, then you just use the darker one, just here and there, not everywhere on the belly. Okay, and then some of the wing color, just go on the bottom there. This one just give depth into the fur down here, but not too much, not too, because this area we want it more white than any other area. So we just here and there do not base coat overall. If you're not sure of where to place the color on this one, you can leave it for now. Then we can use the technique where which is color on top later. Okay. So you are done to this part. You are done until up to here. Need more time? Now for those who have finished this part, you can sharpen your white pencil and maybe try it out on a piece of somewhere else on a piece of practice and see if your white color comes off on top of the base coat, because polychromos is a bit slippery, it's a bit waxy. So sometimes the white, sometimes when we base coat, we already flatten the tooth of the paper, so it will not take more color on top. So you need the white color pencil that come off easy.
What
So
is
if you
the
look,
name? What is the white pencil that you were using?
I'm using Colorsoft from Derwent.
Right.
Okay. And also, if you have, I think many of you also have this brand. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Oh, Karen Dash.
Yeah, this one, the white come off easier also. And from Australia, what is the brand of Australia? I forgot. The white color also come off very soft. Let me check. Prisma color.
Color, Kanny.
Prisma?
Yeah. Prismacolor. Yeah.
Prismacolor, the white also come off very easily, and even everything here also quite nice. So I'm using this one for today. Okay, the next one, okay, we're going to do this tail first. You can see the difference, right? What we are doing is this one here, so it will get whiter. So the stroke is, you draw the center part first, just a guideline, okay? And then it's just like leaves, the feather is just like coloring leaf. One side have highlight, so you would bring this line, do not go like across like that, go at the angle about 45 degree, like that, and then straight on top, and then keep fanning out, looking like that. Okay, so all across there, you just go, try to make some line like that, so to look if it's nice. Because if you have it too slant, then it's also not so nice. Too straight, also not so nice. Now on this side here, okay, we're going to draw the line from the outer edge toward the center vein there. So you just flick the stroke, leave some space between each stroke so you can see the line, not a blob of color. Oh dear. Let me cover the light a little bit. You can see there, right? Because my light is probably too bright. So you cannot see the detail. Okay, is it okay? Okay, so you draw that and then leave some shadow toward the center of the feather. Now you can see the blue is showing, whereas at the beginning it's really not showing. Okay, come to the center there. And then from this side here, you just go from center out. Center out, flicking the stroke. And then when you come down to here, really the line is diminishing. Okay. And don't make them look the same. I mean, somewhere is lighter, somewhere is darker. So not everywhere is the same line. So you get highlight, shadow, highlight, and then a bit shadow on the right side. Trying to play with them. And then in the back here, what you see is only this part here. So you just go that line very short just to make shape that is there. You see? Or you can just leave it, if you cannot work on it because it's so tiny. Okay, so leave it first. We can always come back and touch up. If we do too much, then it will stand out too much. And then you have to make it white everywhere. So the next one is this one here. Okay, this one here. This one, it look like we see the end of the feather. So what line you're making is this kind of line, just like fish scale. You can go on top of one another, no problem. No need to make them so neat. So that's how they look fluffy, just like curly hair. So I'm going like that. Just go everywhere. Because the color that we have base is already, how to say, dark and light already. So we just put the same amount of the stroke like that. Half circle, that's what you're doing. Okay, and then on this part here is the same. stay within the boundary of the color there. So you can go on to the next one, which is the neck part there. Okay, same thing, just like a U, how to say U, just at the edge of it. So it's look like the feather sticking out from there. Okay, right here, and then here we're done, and we are doing this one here. Okay, if you have lost the dark around it, okay, somehow you can lose it. So come with a bit darker blue, and just go around it again, only around the edges. Okay, and the fun part is now to make that fine feather, which is or this one here. In the pattern, I gave direction, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I gave direction like that. So when you make that lines, those lines, we're going to follow that direction. Some can, go off somewhere. It really doesn't matter, but majority will go that way. So this is the kind of line that we're going to make. If this the edge, like that part here, okay, that part, and then this part here, how come okay, then you will start the stroke from there, and then work backward work from here and then up to there. So it looked like feather, each feather is on top of one another in the correct way. So you work all the way back like that. Because if you go from there and then you do like that, then you will see the difference, right? I don't know if you see a difference. But anyway, the order of making fine lines is from here up to the front, up to the top. So let's say this part here. So I'm starting here and then making direction toward there. Some short, some long, and then the next one will go up like that. And then fade away when you go toward the top. There you go. So this way is when you're coloring the dog fur, the cat fur, whatever, animal fur, you should stick this way. So I don't know how to say. Maybe what somebody can say better. Because layer of feather or fur, it's the top one right here is on top of the first one that I have made. So you get the nicer, more realistic looking. Because if you do like that, and then this line will go on top like that, you see? So it kind of create too many, I don't know. Maybe somebody can explain for me. So always go backward like that. Go backward like that.
Staggered layers.
Yeah. Thank you. So you will see me starting down here first, and then staggered. Okay, thank you. That helps a lot. I explained like half an hour. You came up with one word. Okay, you see? So I'm working my way like that. Don't be too white. In the camera, it just pick up white more than usual. So you see that I'm doing very white, but actually I'm not. Okay, so just go with direction of coloring that has been written down on the pattern. So if you find like me, in the camera, I see that it's very white. So I come with the dark color blue. This one is 144. And then I just go on top again to make sure that it doesn't become too white. Because this part of the bird's always darker. There you go. So now we're using the second technique already. We're using this one here now, where color go on top of the white again. Okay. So the question may be how many layers you can go on top. You can go endless, really endless. Only the thing will stop you is that this part here also go white, go dark. So it look like it's rounded, to the back. The thing that will stop you is that you will not see any changes when you put color on top, because the paper already, saturated with the color. Is that what it calls? Okay, then if you're done on that part, why somebody's calling? Okay, then move on to this part here. This part is also very dark. There, very dark around the eye area. So only touch here and there, and then this part here go toward that way. Very little, very light. You have to vary your strokes. Some is very strong, like all these are very strong stroke, but these are very soft strokes. Then the line is very short because this bird is so tiny. They don't have like very long feather. Okay, and once again, if it's too light, just go on top with the blue, the dark blue. I'm going to put some more blue there to separate the part. I don't like my light. My light make the thing looks all white. Okay, I hope you are happy up to this point already. Isn't it easy, as I said? If any of you have any problem, you can just ask. Can I move on? Yes, can I move on?
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm
Yep,
just going to
I'm
show
good.
you the color. The color, because here on my recording, the color is better. But I don't know here why the color is off. Anyway, okay. On the feather here, okay, all this gonna take a bit time, so we leave it last. On this one here, what we're trying to do is we put the light color on the bottom part where the light color is, and then try not to go into the dark. Okay, you can go this way if you're scared that if you come out this way, then it's a bit sloppy. So this one you can go either direction, this way also can. At the angle, can you see at the angle, not straight up, at the angle like that? This part you need to be a bit neat because the wing looks very neat. So once it's too tiny, just draw the line. And then I find that the dark color, the brown color has gone. So I come with this 283 sienna. And just go on top of the white slightly. Just give it a hint. Or any brown color that you have or out, don't need to be exactly same color. So on the bottom part here is too tiny to make those lines. Just draw a straight line, 3 or 4 of them. Okay, then after that, if you're done with that one, now it's all about making the fine line. Right here is the same lines. So they will hold the pencil very lightly and then just, flick the stroke like that here and there, some long, some short. Some even can go on top like that, cross. So they look like morning, wake up in the morning. So there you go. Start again at the outer edge and then work all the way out to the root. If you need more hint of the color, maybe a bit yellow, or just go ahead on top like that. Or the gray that we want, gray. Or some dirty fur, dirty feather can be there.
It's all people in a class.
Yeah, but you're missing what I say. Right.
I'm not missing. My name's there.
But
I don't recognise anybody else though.
they know they're looking at you. No.
No, see, they haven't got their camera on either. Neither have they.
Okay, and then on this part here, same.
Are they from overseas?
Yeah, in England.
Oh. I'm listening. But she's saying that.
Start from the bottom, some long, some short.
Everyone's logged in from England.
Oh, are you the only one in Australia?
Yeah.
Oh. Does she say hello to you?
Oh, she knows I'm on.
Can the person who's got a bird go on to mute, please? Because we're hearing conversation and a lot of birds.
Okay, I mute all. You still can hear me, right? Oh. Okay. So that's the shoulder of the bird. Okay, and then down here, just follow the direction given. I'm holding the pencil like vertically, and then the hand hardly touch, so you can make a sloppy stroke. So you see where the hint of color is there? You can see it showing. So just keep going. This one can go on top of the wing too. This one is sloppy strokes. Go one direction first and then come back with, like some that go across. If you want more hint of color from, the other part, you can add at this time. Maybe I want some a bit brown on the bottom. If happen that you went into all this shadow area part, so I'm going to make a mistake there. You see, I didn't leave any space there. Okay, then it doesn't look like, you know, it's on top of one another. So I can come back with the gray, with the 2, 3, 4, the one that we've been having problem with. Just pull the stroke from there. So it pushed this part down backward. You can even go to a bit darker, also can. Right now I'm using 175, just here and there too. Just go on top of the part where we want to push it back. So the color should look like that. Maybe I'm using different camera. That's why. Now I come in with the different direction, slightly different direction, go across. So now is the time to put hint here, hint of color here and there. I'm putting yellow on the wing. Just some here and there, maybe on the chest. And then use the white on the beak. You can see the V shape there. Just do the V shape, half first, and then on top, then there's a V shape. Too obvious on the camera. And I'm using black pen for the eyes. Okay, because the black here is not so black. So I'm using the black pen to help. And then white pen, gel, just a dot to give reflection. mean, if you have time later, you can add more lines on top, then you will get fluffier effect. Then later we show you one leaf, and then the rest you can, try to tackle after. You can always use the, dark, very dark color, even black, or dark gray. This one is 181, dark gray. In the camera, maybe it doesn't look dark, but it's dark. Like some area you find that it's sticking out, you just use that, to help push it back. It's like eraser, but don't do too much, it will show. Just here and there is enough. And you don't have to bother with the, what you call, eraser.
What number's that, Kanny, please?
181.
181, thank you.
It depends on the color of your paper, because it's not true black. Like this one is black, right? This one is a bit gray. So you just have to choose the color that match your color paper. So if I use black, it will be too obvious on this one because it's just gray. Okay. All of you doing okay? Is that easy? Did I say it's easy? It's just matter of directions of coloring. If you give it good directions, correct directions, and it looks real. And the concept of, the round shape, like that, the round shape, that is the concept that, you can use this throughout any kind of, any shape of coloring that you're doing. Just have highlight and shadow in place, then it will give you dimension and perspective. Okay, I don't want to give you a break because it's almost 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 time. Unless if you're not in a rush, you can continue with me. But for those who have to go, I'll show you one leaf first, and then you can go.
What color do we use for the legs?
For the what? For the leaf?
For the legs of the bird.
Oh, okay. You can use the same color as the wing.
Okay.
Okay, I'll show you now. I think I put 179. But anyway, I'll just choose any color. The 179 is the first color that we use for the wing. So just put it there like that. In the video, I show you how to do the claw, but this one we just ignore it first.
Okay.
There, and then some dark color there, which is 175. No, one.
Yeah, 175.
175. Sorry, yeah. Just on one side only. On one side that you think it doesn't matter which side, but both sides is the same. And then put the yellow on the light color one, just to show the shape. Because it's so tiny, right? You don't see detail. Okay. So for the leaf, there are two ways in doing it. There's so many ways in doing it, not just two ways. For those who like to have the veins showing from the beginning, then this is for you. But then some, have problem leaving the veins like that, then this is another option. I prefer this way really. I think it's nicer because leaves always too many leaves in one design. So if there's a lot of things going on, it will look messy and your focus, you lose the focus. Now we want the bird to be the focus, so the leaf should be like very easy. So I'll show you this one first. This one here, no side vein. So the base coat, I start with white first. Okay, I know there's somebody have this question about the leaf. So this is for you. I don't know who, I don't remember who. But anyway, when you see the center vein curving this way, okay, so I will call this outside of the curve. And then this is inside of the curve. Okay, so if I draw it like that. Okay, so outside of the curve, the shadow will touch outside of the curve. So on this side, you will come from outside to the center vein. Okay, and then you get highlight, shadow, and then highlight and shadow always alternate one another. So this side will be highlight and then the shadow. So this one go in here, and then this one go out. Okay, so we go from there like that. And then from this side, just go out. How to angle your strokes. When you see the side of your leaf there, that's the thing that tell you that all the lines should parallel. Not all the line, but it should go in the same direction. So we'll start from here like that, like that, like that, like that. And then at the end here, it touching, it just lay on the center vein. Okay. And then on this side also, you use this one as the guideline, then you go out that way. So you don't go against like that, okay? No, against like that. Or too, too straight up, also not so nice. So is the indicator of how your line should, be in what direction. So after you put the white, then you put the blue. So I have so many. So this is where I probably want to use the darkest blue there. Then the darkest blue will go on top of shadow. Okay, so go like that. So if you want center vein to show now, you can use this one as the side vein. I mean, so you draw that line, so it happens like that. And then on this side here, you come back from here. Again, the line parallel to the white line that you did. So you just start there. And then if you want side vein, just draw a bit darker there and then darker there. And then keep going until you fill that shadow area. Okay. And then the rest is the green. So in this case, we use number 266. So this one, actually, you can go any direction. You can go from this one here out because you want to show this part a little bit lighter green. So you go from this direction out. But if you want the shadow to stay dark, then you come in from this side. So there's no wrong or right. It depends on what effect you want. I normally come from the outer edge because I like the shadow to show, better. Okay, and then on this side here, you can also go out from that way. So leaving this side a bit dark. The blue, why use the blue? Nobody asked. The blue just make the green darker green. If it touch together, then you don't have to have like so many green in, into one leaf. So there you go. Try to cover the white line as much as possible. That's why I told you to erase if you have trace and then it show too white, because you don't want the white lines to show, obvious. And then this one here is practically the same as what I was doing here. It's just that when you do this one, the white, this side you can see better. You see this part, just make a skip when you do the white. Make a skip when you do the white. The same concept apply where the side of the base of the leaf is the guideline of your side vein direction. How slant or how, you know, how straight it's going to be depends on this part here, this part also. Oh yeah, why I keep changing? Okay. So same concept again, white first and then blue in the shadow area. And then this one I added yellow. So yellow is just here and there. Once yellow touch the blue, it becomes green too. So that's why it looks a bit green here now. And then last I put the green on top. Okay, so that's simple. Okay, let's go with this leaf here. I have erased some because it's too white when tracing. Okay, the color, the blue, the white, the green, that's it. If you want to, you can add yellow to make it more interesting. The blue, I'm putting the blue, I'm pulling the blue from the bird so it harmonizes. Okay. Now the curve this way, so outside of the curve where the shadow hit. So I would come from this side. The line is about 3/4 long. The length from here to here, here to here, pull about 3/4 of the length, then leaving the shadow in the center there. Now, if we're going to make a skip, that's how. Just make a skip. Follow the side vein given. But if I didn't give, you know, this is the guideline. Then the line change angle until it lies on top of this center vein. Okay. Don't do it too wide. You don't want leaf to be overpowering the whole design, and it's so many. Okay, and then on the other side, same thing. We just pull from center vein out about 3/4 of the whole design of the whole area there, leaving about 1/4. Don't draw the line too strong now, just lightly draw. So if you want to change direction, you know, or change your mind, then you can do easily. You want the tip, if you want the tip to come toward the front, then the tip is a bit whiter. If you cannot leave the side veins like that, you just forget it. We put it in with the blue color later. Okay, so it looks like that. Then come with the blue against the highlight. So we go from different direction, opposite direction, about 1/4 length. Okay, and then on the other side, wherever we left it, that's the shadow part. Make the line parallel to the white or go the same direction with the white. Okay, and you know what comes next if I put yellow, okay? If I put yellow, just a hint here and there, maybe the tip should be light green. So I'm gonna
Sorry,
put-
Kanny, I've got to leave. I've got an appointment. Thank you so much for the
Okay.
class.
Okay, thank you.
I enjoyed it. I'll send you a picture once I complete it. Thank you.
Okay, great. Great, thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Enjoy the rest of the class. Bye.
Okay, you can see once yellow is put in, the blue turn green a bit. Okay, and then last step, just put green. The lines is important again. Direction of coloring is create shapes. So if direction is correct, then you're good. Okay. There you go. You get highlight, shadow, highlight, and then shadow. If you don't like this part to show so much, you can, like this one is a bit too dark. If you think, you can just come in with a bit of yellow or white just to touch the edge. Well, practically done. If you have to leave, because it's already the time that I said we're going to finish.
Kanny, could you just show us how to do a turnover of the leaf?
Turn over this one here.
Yes, please.
This one here. Okay. I'll do only one side. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. The curve is there. So the shadow outside, then this one is highlight. So I come back this way. So the shadow should be around that turnover. Okay, so you leave shadow there. And then here is a bit. And then just draw that line so you can see the turnover, is happening. Okay. And then maybe some yellow. Just here and there. And then some blue, which goes around this area. So always go back to the white. Even it's dark, it still, show if it gone into, funny direction. And then on the back here also, you need the dark because it's roll over. The white line shouldn't stay there. Because when you have the thing that turn over like that, then there's no crisp line. Then the green come in place. It's just matter of how to place shadow really and highlight in all this. Once this one on top, whatever on top, then you get highlight. Whatever on the bottom, then get shadow. So here we go. Put the green on top. When you put green on top, you don't skip the side vein anymore because you want side vein to change to the green, but darker green. And then side vein or center vein, it can be dark or can be light depending on the type of leaf. So you're not wrong in any way if you make it light or you make it dark. And then here. Okay, now I want this one to show more. So I will do white a bit more on top. So this one. Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Easy, right? Anything to get. When you guys asked me to do birds, I was like, oh my God, I was laughing to myself. I said, does everyone think I can do anything?
Yes.
Really, I don't know how to do bird. I mean, I don't really know if I knew how to do bird, but I don't look at
You're
look
amazing.
at the pattern. No, I don't look at pattern as a bird or anything. I just look at this concept that I told you. This concept that I keep telling. So you can paint anything because you just know that there must be highlight, must be shadow. that alternate one another, then it give you definite shapes, you see. So I think Australia can remember, because this is what I did with Australian workshop way back. It was also bird on black.
Must have been before my
It's
time.
beautiful.
Lovely.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ja, dat is
See?
wel mooi hoor.
So you just try. It's just
Remember it
different
well.
feather. The feather like this you learned today. This one is no different. It's just softer. And then this one is the one that we did with the line. So it's the same concept, really.
Beautiful. Really is beautiful.
Well, I hope you guys done. And that's the thing here. It's
Branch.
just like the leg, the leg of the bird. I can go with the white first. I'll show you white first. And then brown, any brown that you like, because stems has like so many different, variety. You never go wrong, really. I mean, if somebody told you it's wrong, go tell them, Kanny say it's never wrong. Seriously, if I can find the black branch or the light brown or even white, right? So there's no wrong. So I'm putting yellow on top so it get highlight. Yeah. And then any brown really, maybe I'm using the sepia, the sienna. Then that one go on the bottom. Try to cover the white line as much as possible. And then lightly on top. That's it. Done.
There's mine, Kenny.
Oh, let me bring you up, huh? Well, hang on, huh? Let me find you first. Gallery, which one can you hold the paper up? Can you hold the paper up? Hang on, huh? Where are you? Because I have 2 pages over here. Okay, hang on. Kelly, is that right?
Yep.
Oh wow, beautiful.
Amazing.
Wait, let me see. I want to see. I cannot see that. That's
Good job,
nice.
Kelly. Good job.
Yeah, look at the leaves and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your bird must
Beautiful.
be like playing with the water. So the feather is like, no, I like that effect. Great, thanks. Okay,
Here's mine, Kanny.
let me find you first, huh? Hang on. Can you hold up?
Yep, it's up.
Okay, right.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, let me bring you up first. I cannot see.
Yeah.
Okay. There
Nice.
may be the white line a little bit showing. If you
Yeah.
cover the white line, then it will be good. Wow, the leaf
Yeah.
looks good.
I do know I need to rub that
you.
white line out. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Most people have problem with the white transfer because
Yeah.
some come off very white.
Yeah, mine
Okay,
did. Yeah.
thanks.
Okay, thank you. Loved it.
Thanks.
Loved it. Thank you.
Who else want to show?
I will.
Who's that? Kanny
Grace.
first? Kanny?
Yes. Oh. Yep.
Wow, so
Lovely.
cute. Yours is blue all over.
Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah, you like it?
Yes, I like. Yeah.
I was
Really
gonna
good.
show you. I'm gonna show you if you want to at the end, if you don't leave yet, the fine lines that you asked for with the brush.
Oh yeah, thank
Kanny?
you. Yes.
If
Yeah.
you don't leave yet.
Yeah, I know. I
Only
see.
you. Okay, who else want to show?
I will.
Helen?
Grace.
Helen. Okay, sorry, I see Helen first. Sorry.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh,
so
that's so
cute.
cute. Yeah. See how fluffy the feathers?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Is
Oh,
that
thank
right?
you. No, it looks good. It looks good.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks. And who was that? Christine?
Grace. Yes.
Okay, you can show now, but give me time because I have to switch camera. Oh, that looks
Oh.
good.
Lovely.
Okay. You all did very good. Thank you. Who else want to show? Corinne.
Hi.
Oh,
No,
that's
not
lovely.
Corinne.
Oh,
He's fluffy.
Beautiful.
yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, now that's look
Lovely.
at all the feathers are different, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try create different species today. Okay, who else? Corinne.
Yes, hi.
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 Don't move yet. I want to see.
Bit lower.
Oh, the
That's it.
color is nice.
Wow.
Did not catch up to put on the black vellum.
Doesn't matter.
I will.
It's
I
okay.
did not have any transfer paper, so I
No, but
typed
your
on
blending is
white
very
pen.
smooth. Yeah, you're blending very smooth. That's nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Lovely class. Thanks.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you. Who else
Beautiful.
wants to show? Okay.
I can't get mine to focus. I have real problems getting my things to focus afterwards.
Too many filters. Okay, you need to move.
Well, I can't even see myself now. I'm gone. Oh, there we are.
No, you
so
just
it doesn't
put on the
focus.
camera. Cannot see. It's
Yeah,
blur.
it doesn't work. I've
Maybe
had this
move back.
problem before.
Move back. No, I don't know why. Maybe it's focused on your face.
I know, but I don't know how to change it.
Just put revert to your face then.
That's okay.
Not anything exciting.
Somebody else
no.
want to show? Let me find on the next one. Okay, wait. No.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Finally see your face, Julie. We've been in contact many times, but I've never seen you. That's lovely. Can you show again? Can you show the bird again? Oh, that's lovely. What kind of pencil you use?
Beautiful.
Prismacolor.
Prismas.
Prisma? Yeah, Prisma is good. Okay,
Yeah, a lot
thanks.
brighter.
Yeah.
Okay, who else want to show?
I will. Yeah.
Hang on, now let me find you because I have two screens here going on. Robin, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty.
Oh, that's
very
nice,
pretty.
Robin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lovely.
Wow, you use
Beautiful.
purple color. Nice, nice. I love the effects, really. All of you have done good. L, go what? L, who's that?
Yeah,
Pat?
Robin.
Pat? Okay.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's
Lovely.
nice. Yeah, that's nice. Much nicer than mine. Seriously. I'm not
First time
joking.
of doing anything like this with you.
Sandra?
Oh,
Hang on.
they're all beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, they
Mhm.
all
They
are.
are.
What are you guys doing here? You can do a very good job.
Having fun.
Don't want to show else? El, is that I call your name right or not?
No,
Okay.
the best.
No,
Oh, that's
Oh, it's
nice.
nice. Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah,
It
just the white lines. Maybe cover the white lines more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have tried.
Susan.
Yes, that's me.
Hang on. Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's nice.
You see? That's
Oh, that's nice. I love it.
nice
I love them all. They all look different, you know. They all look different.
They do.
Doesn't
They
look
do.
bad. I'm quite pleased.
Okay, Susan. Yeah, we've done with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody
show
have
you
any
one.
questions? Julie, you want to show Judy? Sorry, Judy.
Oh, lovely.
Lovely.
Wait, I haven't seen yet. Wait. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, very nice. Okay, thanks. Who else did I miss?
Me.
Wait. Let me find you first. Nick?
Yes,
Nick?
I'm Jackie, but I've got Nick at the moment.
That's what I thought, but well, you're Nick now. Hang on.
I'm Nick now.
Can you move to the center? Center, yeah. Oh, good. Oh, that's cute. That is nice.
Beautiful. Yes.
That is nice. Yeah.
Well, I got
I'm
a theory.
happy. I'm happy. Who else want to show Tracy? Okay, Tracy. Wait, no, don't put down yet. I'm coming to you. Okay.
I didn't know
That's
you were
nice.
here, Tracy.
Lovely.
Hello, Tracy.
Hi.
That's nice. We got many
It was
teachers
lovely.
here.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
lovely.
that's
Isn't it?
good. Thank you. Okay, who else? Anybody have any question? Mary? Okay. If you have questions, just shoot.
Can we see it again on YouTube?
Yes, it will be on YouTube.
Oh, thank you.
Can you put, yeah, that's good. Oh, that's nice.
Right.
Lovely, Mary.
Lovely.
Beautiful.
That's lovely.
Thank you. I
Lovely.
think you guys know this
These are
bird
really
better than me because I don't have this kind of bird here. iPad, whose iPad there?
Pat.
Okay.
This iPad. What's that?
Okay.
That's
Can
Cathy.
you move? Oh, you use the filter, right? It's very blurry.
Yeah.
Ah, maybe that's why.
It's okay. We cannot see because the filter kind of blur it. Okay. Who else want to show? No more, right? Who's that?
That's why mine doesn't work, because I have my background filtered. You just told me.
He? Okay. Hang on, okay.
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
Oh, he's lovely, isn't he?
That's nice. Okay,
Now I
that's
know why
nice.
it work. Fantastic. Thank you, Kanny.
Yeah, thank you. Don't you think the leaf is easy?
Yes, good.
Yeah,
You
just
make
sure
everything
directions
easy.
is going right. Who else want to show? Anybody? Anybody have questions? Or you want me to see? Oh, I'm gonna show the white line with the brush. Fine line with the brush.
Yeah.
Feather line. I don't know. Okay, let me get the water. I'll bring myself back first, huh? Where
Yes,
am
please.
I? Yeah, but I don't know where am I. Hang on, huh?
Yeah.
There you are.
It looks like a
Okay. I'm just using the acrylic one. It can be anything really. The trick is in loading.
No.
Most people load and then go like that, which is not correct because your brush has no supply. The paint that you put in is only on the surface of the bristle. So you will run out of paint very quickly. So that's always the problem of most people, that they say they cannot do fine lines. So the loading is that you touch and then you wiggle like that until the brush is all fully loaded. Then you have supply to keep on making. And then don't turn the brush, because when you turn, you see the hair is twisted, so when you try to make any stroke, it would just be difficult to unwind. So here, just turn on the side like that a couple times, then you get fine point. So you can also put on the belly there some fine line. So hold the brush vertically and then just make sure the tip is pointed, and then hold vertically, and then no push, just touch, then you get fine line there, you see. So if I do it out here on the back, you see all these fine lines.
Out the camera.
Lower, sir. Can you a bit lower,
Oh,
please?
sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, let me reload again. Okay, you see you keep going until you run out, really, when you have supply in the brush. So now you won't have any problem if you do the loading correctly. You see how much I can go on and on and on and on?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you only touch like that, then you get a blob, you see, get a blob, and then it never fine line. So always blend your brush, you know, until there's no paint on the surface. You cannot see anything, you see. So keep doing with the light touch. So if I do these lines, I mean, you can accentuate, is that what you call?
Yeah.
Some feather, you know, to make it look even more fluffy. Just here and there. My camera is auto focus. So when you replenish, you know, you don't have to really do a lot of loading. There you go. Maybe some here and there.
Any card.
Oh, let me put the focus.
What paint did you use, please?
What's that?
Hi, it's Corinne. What paint did you use, please?
Oh, I'm using the
white.
Jo Sonja. I'm using Jo Sonja. You know, you can get like this one, folk art.
Okay.
You can get folk art, you can get Americana, you can get deco art. Any kind really will do. Just get a small bottle because we use very little.
Okay.
Is it water-based?
Yes, it's water-based.
Okay,
Yes,
so
thank you.
you just apply it directly, no water needed.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to add any water. You just add it directly to the brush and you paint, right?
Really, the brush loading is one topic that we have to talk about. Once you have right amount of dampness in your brush, then you don't need to add any water.
Okay.
But if you come in with dry brush, then of course you have to add water into the paint.
Okay.
So it's really something that you have to experiment and then, you know, try out.
Okay.
But I have told you already the blending is the most important. So if you don't have supply in the brush, then, you know, you're never gonna make many strokes.
Okay.
Okay, any more question, please? If you don't have any more questions, you know, we can, let me show my face for a change. So don't get frightened. Don't get frightened, okay? Hang on. Hi.
Bye.
Nice to see you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much,
Hello.
Kenny.
Merci
Thank you.
Thank you,
Hope to
Kanny.
see
very
you
much.
show
Bye.
thing on the Facebook,
Thank
okay?
you so much. We're
Okay.
lovely at
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye.